So we have understood that we can use analyzed data for data analyzement with the help of AI. Okay. So like analyzed data, we have many tools which are useful for Excel and which can be used with the help of AI. Okay, so like over here, we have first name, last name, and we have email ID along with that. Now we want to extract the email ID domain name. From the email ID, we want to extract the domain name. So we can do that with the help of many functions. There are lots of functions which we can use, like text after is one function which we can use. That any text which is after this at the red sign, that will be extracted. Okay, so we can use that, but you have to know in-depth Excel functions to use those kind of function, right? But when we are talking about AI, it's not mandatory to know Excel in depth. Okay, you can have basic knowledge of Excel, and then you can do whatever you want to do, whatever result you are looking for. So here we are looking for the domain name. We can use one tool, one AI tool called Flashfill to extract the domain name from this data. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to give Excel a example that what we are looking for. So over here we are looking for the domain name, so that is why we are going to write gmail.com, and then we press enter. Then on the next one we are going to write the second domain name. So as soon as we have started writing the second domain name, Excel is giving us the suggestion of all the domain names which should be which could be extracted from the email ID. So if I press enter, my list is ready. So I haven't done anything. I've just given a example pattern to Excel, and Excel has followed that pattern, whatever pattern, whatever data I'm looking for. So it's not that the flash fill you can only use for data extracting. You can do the opposite also. Suppose we have this kind of example where we have first name and last name. Now we want the full name. So again, we can use many formulas to join this to data. These are data from two different column, and we want it in one column. So in that case, we can use the AND operator, or we can use the concatenate function, concat function, or even we can use text join function. So there are lots of functions which we can use, but again you have to know Excel to use those function. Okay, it's not that you have to know not only that, you have to know in depth Excel to use those function. So instead of that, what we can do, we can use flash fill to join the data from two different column, also two or more different column also. So what we have to go do, we have to give an example to Excel. So we have to show the pattern what we are looking for. So we are writing the full name over here as per example, and then when we will be starting the second name, Excel will understand what we are looking for, and Excel will give you the suggestion accordingly. Now you press enter, your full name list is ready, and it will be done for the entire data. Okay, so sometime it happens that always it's not always that Excel will understand the pattern so easily. For this kind of data, it's easy to understand, but sometimes you have complex data. Then it's difficult to understand for Excel also what you are exactly looking for. So in those cases, what to do? Like over here, we want to create an email ID by taking the first letter from the first name, and then dot, and the entire last name, then at the rate gmail.com. So we want to create each and every person email ID like this. Okay, now we have to give an example. So we are writing A, and then we are writing Banerjee. Okay, and then at the rate gmail.com. Now, when I press enter, there is no session. Again, we are writing the second one. So, still there is no session from Excel. Okay, because we are just adding, not only adding the data, we are following a certain pattern which may need some more example to Excel. So instead of giving some more example, what we can do, we can use a shortcut so that Excel will understand that we are looking for flash fill. Okay, so we can use Control plus E. We can use this shortcut to get the result. Now you can see each and every data has been extracted like that way, that it has taken the first letter from the first name and then dot and the last name, entire last name, then @gmail.com. So we have created the email ID which we were looking for, the pattern we are looking for. So in this case, Excel, to make Excel understand, we have used the shortcut Control E. So in certain case, we need to use Control plus E as a shortcut to use the flash fill and to make Excel understand that we want to use flash fill. Now over here we have another example where numbers and letters are mixed. We have name and last name, first name and last name, and along with that we have certain numbers. Now we want to extract the number over here and the first name over here and last name over here. So to do that, we'll just give the first example and then we'll go for Control E so that Excel will understand that we have to follow the same pattern. And then after going to the next cell, I'll press Control E. See, the entire data numbers has been extracted for the entire data. Similarly, I'll write the first name over here and then I'll go to the next cell and I'll press Control E. That will extract the first name from the entire data. And I'll do the same for the last name. I'll write the last name and then I'll go to the next cell and then I'll press Control E. That will extract the last name for the entire data. So this way we can use this flash fill to just split the data into different part and also join the data from different column into one column. So both way we can use this flash fill, and it is pretty useful and very easy to use with the help of AI. So this can be used on regular basis.